I want to say to all of you tonight, you're in a battle for your workers' rights. Not just for the right to strike, but for your actual basic rights. For health and safety rights, maternity, paternity, sickness. There's mass privatisation going on as well, and you're all being affected by that. Now, I'm from Bromley, and Bromley United are running one heck of a campaign down there right now. 4 months they've been on strike, and they're about to ballot again for a second round because the TUPE agreement with Certitude, which is the Acid Centre, broke down. The Human Resources Department of Certitude wouldn't accept any of the TUPE agreement. All they agreed with was enhanced redundancy. And this is a company that is very anti-trade union. So the workers are actually risking even having a job because they're talking about balloting and going out before the 5th of October. What I say to you tonight is if we can take it to the government by blocking roads, by occupying Parliament, which we did on the 24th of June for the right for independent living, then all of you can as well. You need to remember your rights were hard fought for and hard won. We weren't given the NHS. We weren't given the right to be a trade unionist. A group of men were transported, the nucleus of your trade union movement, transported who wanted to form a union. And if you want to protect your right to strike, as Vic has already said, you've got to go out there and do it. It's no good having conferences, it's no good having meetings and lobbies and all the rest of it. We need action now, because if you don't, this government will screw you over so bad, you won't know what's hit you. And when I heard this morning, we're waiting for the TUC, we're waiting for the TUC, we're waiting for the TUC. The TUC is so tied up in bureaucracy, it takes them 3 weeks to decide which direction they're going, let alone decide where you're going to go with this. You, as grassroots, rank and file trade unionists, can lead the way. Tell your leadership what you want to do. Tell them you're going to do it. Sodom. Because I tell you something now, with unison with the General Secretary coming up, you've got to say to them, we've had enough. They're the union leaders, they're on 6-figure salaries. They're not like you guys facing privatisation, 0 hours contracts, losing your jobs into bags. Say to them, we've had enough. And in Manchester, don't just march from A to B. Use the week of action as militant as you can. Chase the Tories around Manchester and say to them, we are coming for you. Now we're going to be in Manchester on the 5th of October. We're having 2 days of action. Now I'm sure you've heard about the benefit-related death stats. It's not 2,500 people fit to work who've died, it's 4,500. Now DPAC have actually triggered the United Nations inquiry for the Convention for the Rights of Disabled People. It's the first inquiry of its kind in the world. The government are the first country to have that shame. And they're coming over pretty soon. But my message from DPAC, from the steering group, is this. We want to see action from you. Because disabled people haven't got much time left. Because in November, what people have forgotten, you've got the spending review. 40% are for each government department they're going for again. And that's public sector workers. Make no mistake about it. And do remember, if it wasn't for all of you, there wouldn't be health and safety reps. There wouldn't be maternity rights, sickness pay, and all the rest of it. And out of the 12 million disabled people in this country, a great many of them are trade union members in the workplace. Not only are you're fighting for them, you're fighting for everybody out there. And when people slash tyres like they did to John with his car when he went out on strike, do remember say to them, we're striking for your right to be safe on the underground. We're fighting for your right to be safe on the bus, on the train, in the workplace. We're not doing it for the fun of it. And when you take strike action, it is the last resort because you've got no other choice. And we know this. I know a lot of people don't agree with the way we do things, occupying Parliament, blocking roads. We don't feel we have any choice with a government who just isn't listening. So I say to you all tonight, you know, the government can look pretty big when you're on your knees. So let's all rise, all of us. Let's all unite, put our political differences aside, unite, fight, and let's kick some bloody Tory ass and get rid of him, because as Jeremy Corbyn said, change happens outside of Parliament. So let's all be the change we all want to see.